right side, these are some of the oldest homes. By the way, my home is the oldest home in Upper Westmount.
Wow.
Built in 1890. But these are all 1900s, 1900s.
Wow, that's
Between
big.
$5 and $10 million home.
Wow.
This home is not as big, but between $5 and $10 million home. You see 2 floors here, but it's built on a cliff. So on the back, it's 4 floors or maybe 5.
Wow, that's big. And this is one of the most expensive neighborhoods in Canada.
Well, it was until in the 80s when there was a risk of Quebec separating from Canada and all the wealth left for Toronto. This home is at least.
So is this number 2 at this point then, or?
Yeah, Montreal. Yeah, Westmount is second most wealthy neighborhood in the country.
Flooded area looks lovely. Really pristine in the snow. Because obviously I got to Montreal and it was snowing. Well, it wasn't snowing, but it had snowed. After Thanksgiving, I basically ended up getting the night bus, the midnight bus up to Montreal. I landed about 7:45 in the morning after spending 45 minutes at the Canadian border, etc. I spent the morning catching up, spend the afternoon around Old Montreal. And his house is just, I'm going to have to take him a tour because it's cool. So the bedrooms upstairs, 2 bedrooms upstairs. Little porch. Piano, nice little living area. The conservatories up through here, the lovely table. Nice garden, as you can see. It's been snowing. Snowed actually before I got home. And then you've got the kitchen, which is lovely. Another, so we got through there. And then to there. And then down here, we've got the basement. And there's a projector on this wall there, which is basically the TV if he decides to watch a movie or something like that. And then just down there, we've got a couple of extra, you've got a closet and the washing machine and dryer down there. So yeah, it's been really nice just having a chill. I just gone to the gym this morning. So went to watch a movie last night, went to watch Black Adam, which is actually better than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, it's been nice.
Yeah, this guy might end up on his ass.
Oh, yeah. Is he in control or is he just...
Yeah, whoa! Well, he held on there. Well, he's not wearing a pillow on his bum, so I think he's done it before. Most of the tombstones are very old for Canadian standards. I'm just going to guess here probably 100 years ago.
Yeah, 1916.
And the first one's 19, yeah. And then that one over there looks a bit old. And then other parts of the cemetery, you see 1800s.
This is old for Canadian standards.
Yes, exactly, because we only got here 1700s, kind of. So, if you died in the 1600s, you're one of the first 1,000 people who landed here, and who knows where they're buried or if they're buried.
That's pretty.
I have 1,400, 45,000.
45,000 people lived in London when? In the year?
1,400.
In the year 1400.
In 1086, 18,000. So in the year 1000, there was 18,000. This is amazing. We're right in the middle of a one of the biggest cities in the world, Montreal, and you can barely see any buildings. It's a huge forested area, 3/4 of which is completely open to the population, and the other 1/4 is made up of 2 cemeteries. One of them is open to the public, one of them is not, and we're walking through it. All this one day will be full of tombstones, but right now it's just forest.
Well, this certainly wasn't on the top 22 list of things to do in Montreal. Getting off the side of a mountain in the pitch black. But it's fun, and it's kind of pretty as well. But it's icy all over, so you've really got to be careful as you're coming down the side of a freaking hill. It's quite steep as well. But you don't slip over and break your neck, as a couple in front of us did. Well, apart from the breaking the neck bit, but they slipped over and landed on their derrieres. See, I'm learning French in Montreal. Okay, so we're going down into the underground city.
Yeah, we don't know where we're going to come up.
Montreal.
We might come up in another city.
Yeah. So this comes in handy in the winter. You do all your shopping down here. Okay, so just leaving the food court in the underground city. Making my way back up. Probably about, what do you say, 6 or 7 kilometers underground of the shop.
Yeah, passageways and shops and stores. And up there, Place du Marie, shaped like a clover leaf if you're looking down from the sky. But here, it's hard to see. Yeah, if you look up at the top, you see 3 of the 4. And that was Montreal's first skyscraper. It's 42 floors. There's a big restaurant on top, and there's a big bar on top. It's very popular with a lot of people. And it's 100% offices, and before there was an underground city, and anyone who worked up there would come down and have all the shopping and restaurants down here. Now it's connected to everything.
Wow, and look at that view.
And it's pretty cool.
Random circle that lights up at night connecting 2 buildings. Powney's pretty cool, but don't know what it's doing there. Ready? And yay! My work here is done. Let us go elsewhere.
All right. Hi, my name is Barry Nashin. I live in Montreal, and if you're not aware, that's in Canada. It's the 2nd largest French-speaking city in the world, believe it or not, after Paris. My message to you is as follows. In my decades on Earth, I've noticed how so many people are falling ill or sick or unwell for one, I think, simple reason: they don't take care of their bodies. They think they can abuse themselves for decades and not pay a price, and then sometime in their 40s or 50s or 60s, they can't get out of bed in the morning without being in pain, or worse, they get all kinds of diseases for which there are no cures. So my message to all you fine folks who are listening and watching is take care of yourselves, go to the gym, or go for a walk, or pick up a sport or 2 and practice it 3 or 4 times a week. Move your body. It was meant to be moved. Use your body. It keeps your mind clear as well, so you can think clearer, draw better conclusions, make better decisions, become better fathers, mothers, and lovers. So please follow my wise counsel and take care of yourselves by exercising several times a week, especially if it's doing an activity that you love. Thank you.
Yeah, so basically I was finally got onto my emails today, was scrolling through, and I got one from my dad that he sent maybe like 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, something like that he'd forwarded on from my aunt who lives in New Zealand, saying something about my cousin's wedding and how his brother, my other cousin, couldn't make it a short notice all the way to Melbourne from Montreal. And I was like, wait, he lives in Montreal? I'm in Montreal. So I messaged my aunt who gave Richard my number. It's been here 6 years. I've not seen the guy in at least 10 years. 2011, I think, was the last time I saw him. No, it was 2008, I think. Yeah, it was 2008 last time I saw him. And I'm going to meet up with for coffee with my long lost cousin, who, unbeknownst to me, has been in Montreal this whole time. And from there, I'm going to go an Uber to the airport, and it's home sweet home. Okay, so we're finally leaving Montreal. The final stop of the trip is coming to an end. It's been a fun month, but a quick pit stop with a coffee with my cousin, and all my good things must come to an end.
Good cousin.
And all that. Pardon?
Your good cousin.
My good cousin.
Hey, my name is Richard. I live in Montreal, and my message for the world is just listen to each other and don't be afraid to talk about things with each other. Communicating is something really great that we can do. We can share ideas and opinions and not be afraid, and everything. We can just, talk about things and listen to each other. I think listening to each other, that's my advice. Thank you.
Home sweet home. Well, eventually.
Not long now.